What's up, guys? Today, I've got my man Blessing in the house, and he hit me up. Luckily, I'm on short notice. He's got me on speed dial just in case. Bro, I need a session.
It's a good man.
And so he hit me up relatively short notice for doing some hams and some back.
Yep.
Main reason he's doing hams and back are those his priority body parts.
Yes,
he was
body
telling me,
part.
Yeah, he was telling me he's filling in split now. Got him training a little bit. When I first met him, he was like, I just want to train 3 times a day,
4
8
times
days a
day.
week. Yeah.
And I'm a little smarter now. I'm grown now.
Yeah. And so he's down to, I think he's got a 4-day split. You can tell him what your split is right now.
Yeah, 4-day split. We got 2 days on. Monday, Tuesday, we rest on Wednesday. Then we're back Thursday, rest Friday, and then Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and of course, you know, I want to be training, putting in my weak body part twice a week,
yeah.
which is harder when you're training 4 times a week. Mm-hmm. So, you know, right now some of my session can last like 3-4 hours, because I want to squeeze in, like, especially, you know, back, you know, hamstrings twice a week, you know, quads as well twice a week, because, you know, those are the body part that I really need to bring up. So that's why I'm here today. Of course, you know, that last time you came over, was a year ago?
Something like
you
that.
know, we spent like 3 days together.
Yeah.
And we were able to get a full, but we're like doing 2 days.
Yeah, we did everything. I think we did. Yeah, we did 2 days.
2 sessions today. Of course, we only had 2 days, so we had to get all the full body part in. So that was cool.
Yeah.
You know, I learned a ton, and I'm back here to learn some more.
Yeah, sweet.
Know?
And so honestly, today we're going to figure out the session as we go. So we were chit-chatting, and I think it sounds like he was saying his back, and I saw it from stage shots, his back has come up a lot.
Oh, yes.
Reality is
lower.
your back can never be too big, so
From
still a priority body part.
Honestly.
But his back's come up a lot. Still would say hamstrings are probably top priority now. So just based on that info, we'll probably start with hamstrings today, and then maybe we'll move to back after that. And again, you said you've never actually run this session before, so he's just starting his new split.
Yes, just a note for me.
Yeah. So today we'll just kind of figure out some stuff, and based on we'll chat as we go along what he's doing on his other back day, what he's doing on his leg day. Make sure we don't have too much kind of redundancy or crossover. Have a little bit of different stuff going on today as well too. But yeah, that's the game plan. We'll go through it. Same as always. We'll try and use the warm-up sets to kind of tweak the form, get everything all good, and then we'll take it for a ride. We'll do a couple working sets here and there and see how everything goes. So.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll try to see how it feels both legs at the same time here. Then maybe we'll do some single leg stuff on the lying leg curl, and then we'll go into back. So we'll just do 2 hand movements, and then we'll go into back maybe with a pull down row variation. And I'll probably have you finish with like there's a little bent over row RDL variation I like, which I like to finish with, because it's just be absolutely everything finished after that.
So for me, hamstring, right? So how many exercises would you recommend for, like, see my situation right now where I'm at?
Well, if I would do, so you can pretty much always incorporate, as a bare minimum, I would say you want seated leg curls, lying leg curls, and I think a stiff leg or RDL variation is good as well too. But that's just over the course of the split. It doesn't need to be in every single time. So based on how your training is, I probably have, like you have, just leave the RDLs on the one day we won't do RDLs today. Yeah. And so today we'll just do seated and lying. And that's probably what I would do for today, just because won't be too taxing on recovery. If you're doing RDLs twice, that might be a little bit much. And then honestly, the only thing on what you're saying that I would say maybe is a little redundant is like the standing leg curls. So even though you do them like the standing leg curl is almost the exact same thing as a lying leg curl.
Right, yeah.
It's just vertical.
Yeah.
And so if I would rather, whichever one you like better, which I would say probably would be the lying leg curl, I would try probably, even if you want more volume, if you still want to do whatever 8 total working sets, just do more on that lying leg curl. But that's the only thing that I would say is maybe a teeny bit redundant after that one. But yeah, keeping your thighs and keeping your knees, everything perfectly still. And so when we're starting, especially as we get heavier, remember I gave you that cue last time, right before you start to curl, always feel like you're pushing up in here.
Yeah.
That's why I want that so tight. And again, that's the big thing, will be making sure nothing's moving. Yep. Except knee, except lower leg. Same pace on these still. Give me that little pause at the top. That's the money spot. Hard squeeze. Good. 2 more. 1 One more. Control. Hard squeeze the finish on that spot.
With this, you keep your toes
I say
straight right, or
don't. I say just leave them wherever they go. I mean,
okay.
in all honesty, so there's an argument for either way. There's an argument for, you know, if you had them too pointed. Sometimes if you point them all the way, the idea is you can actually take your calf out of it a little bit. Your calf can actually flex your knee a little bit as well too. Some people say, oh, if you feel your calves a lot, point your toes. But then some people, when they actually do that, they contract their calves so much, then they start to feel it more. And then some people say if you actually, you know, toes towards you, you dorsiflex too much, then the calves can contribute too much, and then you start to feel them. So I honestly say kind of like right in the middle.
In the middle?
Is probably the best, yeah. And honestly, if most people, if you're not really feeling your calves a whole lot, then I just say don't think about it. Like I'll just, most of the time when people go, unless they say, hey, I'm feeling my calves a lot or whatever, then I just don't give them any cues on it. Just kind of leave them and see where it goes from there. Like this, I like warm up to be, you know, I want to practice perfect form. So obviously part of the warm up is just preparing your body. Obviously don't get injured, but like you literally need contractions before you can have like max output contractions. But the main thing too is honestly practice. So obviously everything's sub-max. So I'd rather do like we're doing, like kind of like that, you know, pyramid type thing. So we're doing, you know, lighter weight for 10 reps, 8 reps. You know, the last 2 we go 6 reps, 3 reps. So hopefully we're not really fatigued. You know, I just want to make sure that we're moving towards the weight we're going to get and leaving reps in the tank on all these. And then this will be all out. Now with like quads, like typically the way that I would do it, if I was going to do a free weight squat variation, like I'll never take that really to failure. Like that'll be like form failure, close to it. You know what I mean? So that's if like quads having different rep ranges, I like to do, if I was gonna do like a free weight squat is a great way. I would normally keep those more in like the 6 to 8 rep range. So keep the squats a little bit heavier. Just because doing really high rep free weight squats too, other stuff tends to break, right? If you're doing a set of 20 on back squats, like that's fun to do every once in a while, but anyone that's ever done like a true set of 20 close to failure on back squats, like everything hurts when you're done, right? Your whole body's like fucked, right? And so like I typically, if I was gonna do free weight squats, I might do however many normal working sets, 2, 3 working sets, all of them probably in that 6 to 8 rep range. And then if I want to incorporate higher rep stuff, it's almost always on machines. So if I was going to do like a leg extension or a hack or even a leg press, then that would be the stuff where I might still do a, you know, if I was like leg extension very typical, like I might do a working set still with 10 to 12, and maybe another working set with 12 to 15, and then maybe the last working set would be a big like strip set, you know, where like the total working, you know, reps might be 25, 30 reps or something like that. And so I think that structure works pretty well, because I think free weight squats and stuff can still in place, but you just can't technically go that close to failure, and high reps again just tend to break everything.
Gotcha.
That's money. Every rep like that. You don't change anything. I'll get you there. Hard squeeze. Good. Smooth. I want that little pause every rep. Hard squeeze. No bounce. Just a little pause. Hard squeeze. Good. Hard squeeze. Good, bro. Strong. Come on. Good, man. A couple more. Let's go. Good. You keep contracting. I'll get you a little further on these next ones. Smooth the rep, hard. There we go. Again. Go, 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 go. Good. Again. Keep your body still. I'll get you there. Just squeeze them hands. Go, 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 go. We got 2 more like that. Let's go. Hard squeeze. Go, 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 go. 1 more. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Give me a little pause at the top here. Contract. Go, 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 go. Nice.
I break easy, like, and I start to swing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Especially towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, well, honestly, it's tough. So like the reason, again, I go, everyone, people that know, like good spotters know this inherently, but like every machine, like even if it's good, won't quite match what your body can do. And that's why you want to swing, right? Because you're strong enough to start it at the top.
Yeah.
But if you just keep contracting the same, by the end of the set, the way your muscles work, you're just going to fatigue here first. So you'll be able to get there, and then you'll be like, oh shit, I know I got to get to the end. And then you'll just be like, well, fuck, you know, and that's when you just swing and try and do whatever you got to do. So like if you're by yourself, I say you're better just doing partials. So as soon as you, like if this is all the better you can go using just your hamstrings and no swing, partial, partial. But, and again, this is nothing new. It's something I think inherent to good training partners. Like that's all I'm doing is when I'm spotting, I'm still letting you do all the work from the start. And then I'm just like, we probably did what, 2 force reps there, where I'm just finishing the part that you wouldn't be able to finish. And so that takes too, like, you know, training your training partners. Like I joke with that, like you really need to like have good communication where, you know, because like a lot of people, when you first get in the gym, like spotting people is just keeping people from dying, right? If you ask somebody to spot you on a bench press, it was just like, as soon as I die, just fucking lift it up. But then when you get like, obviously for putting on muscle, you realize, all right, I want, I just tell like whoever your spotter is, you just want all the reps to be exactly the same. And that's all I'm trying to do, like the way your last reps are. I don't want you to get stuck. I don't want to make it too easy. You know, I just want you to be able to push through, finish with your hams. And
yeah, after every fucking rep.
yeah. Do just one drop. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, same pace, same tempo, straight set. Then I'm gonna have it at the top. I'm just gonna have you all like put my hand down here or I'll hold this up. You keep your legs in, but probably drop it from 190, we'll go to 130.
Okay.
And then, so I'll have you do that. Well, but just keep your legs in there.
Got you.
And then, yeah, or I'll get it if you can't reach it, whatever. And then on that last set, so I'm gonna have you do the same thing, another straight set, whatever we got left with 130. And then I'm gonna have you, I'll show you what I have you do. I'm gonna have you do that lean forward stretch deal. So while you're still locked in, so while you're up in here, we finish our last rep, I'm just gonna have you lean forward, and I'm just gonna have you hold. Keep your hands tight, so don't completely relax it. You know, so feel like you're still kind of pressing in here a little bit, pressing in here a little bit.
So that's like a little
I'm gonna
stretch.
have you do a little ISO stretch, yeah, 30 seconds.
I walk in slow and ignite the room like fire. Everything I touch, I consume. I'm up while y'all just snooze. While you make breakfast, man, I'm on the move. I'm the first one in and the last one out. Whoever owns the place
Good, come
gotta
on,
drag me out. Trust, yeah, I smell like success.
Yep, these are the fun ones. Come on, keep them the same now. Squeeze. Hard squeeze. Good. Come on, 2 more here. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Good, 1 more. Smooth to the top, don't bounce. Hard, go, 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 go. Yep. Drop it to 130. Exact same thing, smooth pace. Come on, let's go. Don't speed them up, don't swing them. That's what I'm here for. Good. Come on. Good. Come on, come on, come on. These are the fun ones. Came for these. Let's go. We got 3 now. Keep them perfect. Same pace, same control. Come on, squeeze. Good. 2 more. Come on. Go. Yep, 1 more. Last one. Go, 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 go. Good. Let it up. Lean forward. Grab a hold. Hang on. Hang on. Breathe into it. Good. Good, man. Keep going. Come on. Good. Everything nice and tight. Breathe nice and slow. It's the fun part, man. Come on. Good, man. Stay in there. You got it, man. 15 seconds left. Good. Keep those hams tight. Light press in here. Light press up in there. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5.
Oh, go away. Ah, shit. He said 1.5. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, that felt different
Yep.
from anything I've been doing.
So here, you know, you got to manage a little bit more stuff. Going single leg is actually good for having a little bit less to manage, but you already overloaded them through where they're strongest. So here's really about just getting to that fully contracted position and getting a good squeeze. So that's one where it's like, obviously every exercise, you know, you have that balance of you want really good form, but obviously you've got to go heavy. And so I always say where that's the one where you can go a little bit heavier, not have to worry as much once you get yourself locked in. And here, just make sure you really nail that top position. So when you're in here, obviously doing a single leg, once you're set in, the main contact point is just keep that thigh pressed on the pad.
Yep.
And then from there, I just want you getting it full contraction and just make sure you nail the top. So again, little squeeze at the top. I don't really care about the bottom as much. So just still a smooth eccentric like that. No need to pause. Hard squeeze. So that's the only thing I really want you to hit here. Is again, not like we were doing over there. You don't have to do pause, top at the bottom. Just smooth negative, you know, smooth transition. But get that 1 second pause at the top. Maybe somewhere around 5 to 8 reps. Not doing a ton, rather just have you do them right. Hard squeeze. But pause at that top. Make sure you don't want a full second pause, nothing moving. There we go. Smooth it out just a little bit. 2 more. Squeeze. Good. 1 more. Want a longer hold there. Come on. I don't care how high it goes. Just hold it. There we go. Switch. So same thing. Think contract. Think about how high it goes. Good. Longer hold. Smooth it out. There we go. Feel that position, feel that contraction. Own it, hard squeeze. Good. 3 more, wherever it goes. Squeeze. 2, smooth it to the top. Squeeze. There we go, 1 more. Hard contractions. It's good. I'm at the end of the session. I'm gonna film us weighing our plates. So make a joke about our plates are heavier than other plates. And not like it's a joke, like they're actually heavier. We literally like at one point in time weighed them because I was like, they gotta be heavier. And they're like different weights too. So it's like the 45, some of the old ones weigh like 47 pounds. Some of them weigh like 49 pounds. And so yeah, I guess like back in the day, like that's I say, like every generation gets softer. Like back from whenever those are from, they literally just made the weights heavier for people.
Yeah,
so
they don't
like,
even care what
yeah,
the
we're gonna
weights.
be tougher. Yeah, it's ballpark it. They just kind of eyeballed it. I don't know how they did it. I do.
New ones are actually 35s.
Yeah, exactly. The new ones are lighter. Yeah. Good. Remember, don't think height. Own that top. Good. That's perfect. Everyone like that. Remember, it doesn't matter how high you go. Just think contract. Squeeze. Keep them smooth now. Slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna get you the last 3. That last little bit. Go, 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 go. There we go. Smooth it out. 2 more. There. Slow it down just a little bit. 1 more. Best rep. There. Good. Same thing on that top. That's it. Don't swing past it. Just go right where you can contract and hold. Right there. Hard squeeze. There we go. Good now. I'm gonna get you that last one. You just contract. Stay smooth. Right there. Hold. There we go. You got the negative. I'll get that last lynch. You just think contract. Go, go, go. Yep. Come on, right there. Good. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. I'm gonna have you stay in there after this one. Hard squeeze. Good. Stay put, stay put, stay put. Just stay right there. All right, hop back in both legs at the same time, and we're gonna go just the bottom half. Right back in, let's go. Smooth reps now. Bottom half, keep it smooth. Right there, and then back down all the way down. Yep, back up. Right there, not quite that high, keeping just the bottom. And just a smooth pace, there we go. Right back down, just keep it moving. No pause at the top here, just a nice smooth pace, keeping it moving. There we go. Good, keep going. No faster than that. Smooth pace, come on. Just stay right on it, press those buttons on the pad. Good. Smooth it out a little bit, come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving, doesn't be fast, just keep it moving. Good, we got 5 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good.
Oh, shit. Holy crap. Whew. They're different between trainings. If you want to grow, it got to be a student of the game.
This locks your pelvis
Stick
in,
right
helps
in.
lock your spine still. This on here, nice and tight, just locks your whole body still. Because again, when we're actually on that, the only thing we want moving is basically the shoulder, lat contracting.
And with the grip, because I know like you can pivot it different angles, so you just
All I want you to
like
forget about your hand.
Yeah.
And just focus on your elbow and your arm path. So again, I want your upper arm staying in and in the same path the whole time. So when you're at the top, I don't want you ever out here, that's all I mean. So I want it coming right in at your side. And if you just forget about your hand, it's generally either gonna be like this, like somewhat supinated, or neutral is fine. The only reason I say you don't wanna go pronated is if I keep trying to turn, like just naturally your elbow's gonna wanna go out. So reality is, this doesn't affect your lat, but it can affect where you can get comfortably with your upper arm. So again, just focus on your upper arm and just let that hand do whatever's kind of comfortable. So again, that's probably where it'll end up. But if it's here, that's fine. If it's here, that's fine. Whatever, just think about your upper arm.
Chest up.
And it's light, but the whole time you just want that upper arm staying right in line with here. So don't go so low that you're gonna start to turn into a tricep thing. Stop. Yeah, right there, there we go. So again, what I'm showing you is don't have your hand here.
Oh, yeah.
Have it just like right, so your forearm's right in line with that. Once it's heavy, you won't really be able to do that. Good. Yep. Good. You can let it stretch up a little bit. Just keep that elbow in. That's the big thing for getting a nice lat stretch. Keep your body still so spine doesn't move. Let that stretch. Down. Don't rock forward when you do that. So again, spine stays still. You can let your shoulder blade come up a bit. There we go. But keep your torso nice and still. Stretch. That looks good. Hard squeeze down. That's where you want to focus right down there. 2 more. There we go. 1 more. Good. Body nice and still. Spine doesn't move. Let this stretch up. There we go. Squeeze down. It stretches up. Like that. Hard squeeze down. Trying to let anything rotate too much. So shoulder blade can come up. Everything else stays still, and that's especially important as we get heavier. Yep. Same thing, that elbow stays in as you come to the top. That'll keep the lat tight. Squeeze. 2 more. That stretch. Remember, don't rotate forward. Just let this stretch forward. Everything else stays still. Good. As you're coming up here, if you keep, because obviously your lat's basically, attached to your hips, attached to some of your vertebrae basically, and some of them to your ribs actually, or right across your ribs. And so as you're raising up, keeping your spine still, your ribs still, that will actually let you stretch further.
Yes.
Whereas if you're coming right to the point where you stretch and you rotate instead, you're actually going to lose a little bit of that stretch by there. So basically, you just kind of visualize whatever stuff, something unmoving, like your spine, your torso, whatever's like a tree or like a telephone pole or something, and everything's kind of wrapping and moving around it and keeping everything else locked in stone.
Yeah,
Good. Stretch. Slow on that way up. That's where you're going to lose stuff if you're moving a little bit too fast, or we're working on something different. This is still, there we go. Everything locked in stone. Ribs don't move. This stretches up. There we go. You should feel that stretch as it goes forward. Keep that elbow in. Let that stretch. There we go. That's what I want. Let's go 2 more. Stretch. Good. Focus on that. This is what you want. Stretch. Hard pull down. Good. Nice. Switch.
all right.
Good. Still stretch. There we go. Good. Ribs stay still, chest still, stretch it up. There we go. Hard squeeze, good. This is the focus right down there. Come on. Pull down hard. Squeeze. There we go. Stretch. Good. Come on. Good. Stretch. Good. 1 more, nice and smooth. Stretch. Hard down. Come on. Squeeze. Yeah. Good.
So let me get this.
All right, big back. Same thing. You keep the reps smooth because I'm gonna help you finish the last couple spots. You're right here. Good. Same thing. Just still. Don't let that move. Stretch it up. There we go. Lock that body in stone. Put it on the left. And stretch. All that focus there. Hard contraction. There we go. Come on. Good. Smooth rep. Stretch it up. Come on. Stay right there. Now don't swing it. Body position the same. Lock it in. Keep it right there. Come on. Good. Smooth. Stretch it out. Keep everything still. Come on. Yeah. 2 more smooth ones now. Stretch. Come on. Right here. Squeeze. 1 more stretch. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We got 1 more. 2 more. Keep it smooth. I'll get you there. Same rep.
Oh, fuck. Woo, shit. That was painful. Damn, boy.
Give yourself a little rest before the next time.
Madness. Come on, B.
Keep it smooth, man. Everything stays the same. Good. You just think that's your job. Every rep the same. Same pace, same control. I'll get you there. Good. All focus there. Keep that tight, hard contraction down. Here we go. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Right there. Come on. Good. Smooth reps. Come on. Come on. Stick with it. Keep them the same. Squeeze. Good. I got you 2 more. You sit there. Come on. Focus there. Keep that body still. Hard contraction. 1 more. Come on. Keep it where you want it. Come on. Stick with it. Hard down. Let's go.
Oh, dude. Welcome to the house of pain.
That one almost ejected you.
Damn. This machine is fucking one of the best machines. What did we do last time? We did 4
We did
plates?
4 plates, yep. 3 and 4, yeah. So we'll back off.
You've been nice, huh?
Say what?
You've been looking nice.
No, maybe that's how I like to do it. A little powerful back off. The only reason I had to do the same weight on the leg curls is because you did a little bit more reps than I was thinking for the first one, so we just kept it the same. But this one I would like, we'll probably get similar reps, if not even just a little bit less. But I'd rather just focus on keeping that form strict, keep it tight. Because it's the same thing on this one, like you're always gonna fatigue here first, you're gonna have strength here left, so you can tend to notice, like normally, like if you didn't have someone spotting you, that's when shit just kind of wants to move and all that. So that's what I want you to feel after that first one. I mean, I want you, like the same way you do your exact first rep, just on your last ones, think the exact same thing from a muscle standpoint, just contract, and don't think you're pre-programmed to know, like, oh, it's gonna stop here, basically. You just think contract, and I'm gonna get you there. So that's what the whole goal basically is. The reps are gonna stay the same. You just focus on keeping your form exactly the same.
Yeah. Let's say if I'm by myself, you know, let's say I do like a perfect, like 8 reps, like almost like.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe I can push 3 more, and then I start to swing. What would you?
I would rather have you do partials.
Okay.
Partials, yep. So you're always.
So just like.
On this, so yeah, it's the same thing. Like your whole thing obviously is you just want that muscle working as much as you can. Just think like the second another joint moves, like why is that other joint moving? Something else is contributing.
Yes.
And in reality is that muscle's not working as hard. So people are like, oh, it's like everyone likes like, I keep the weight moving. It's like, well, is your goal to keep the weight moving? Or to make it as challenging as hard. So almost all the time if you're by yourself, partials are the way to go. Because you'll almost always have strength left somewhere, and normally it's when a muscle is like stretched or lengthened. So in here you might get 8 perfect here, and then what a great set would look like to me would be contract 9, and you'll find if you're just contracting about as hard as you can, it'll just stop. It's like, well, I got nothing left, so 9 will be there, and then what'll happen is 10 might be there, and then 11 might be there. And so even though they're partial reps, you accumulate, it's more reps, and it's all staying on the muscle, as opposed to if you do 3 more swinging, some of it's going to get to the muscle, some of it's going to go somewhere else. And then also too, you just worry when you get more stuff moving and going. I mean, that's, in my opinion, when your risk of injury goes up as well too. Because it's stupid stuff. If you're moving your back or if you're rotating or whatever. Whereas if it's this, you know, that muscle's just, it's doing the exact same thing it's been doing. It's not anything that's going to like cause, you know, joint issues or whatever after that. Here we go. Here's the forms. Keeping the same hard squeeze. Good. Nothing but that. Smooth, hard contraction. Good. A few more now. Come on. Stretch. Hard squeeze. Don't keep everything still. Come on. Yep. One more. Smooth now. Smooth. Come on. Stick with it. Hard squeeze. Yeah. Nice.
Fuck. Ooh, that hurts.
Good. Come on now. Stick with it. Yeah, come on, stick with it. Smooth reps now, come on. You keep them the same. Just think about that lat, hard squeeze. Good, we got 2. Don't speed it up. Same reps as the start, come on. Good, best rep, come on. Stay tight, right here. Hard squeeze.
Yeah. Damn.
Good stuff.
That was nasty.
The whole time here, not only do you just hang on here, you also push your elbows together. And then you're gonna go back down in where it's gonna be just a plate and a quarter. You're gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna have you do exactly the same thing one more time. So come up, hold in here. So basically just kind of doing a drop / rest pause set type deal.
Yes, sir.
And on these ones, don't push the range of motion. So same thing, if we get some reps where I'll probably have you do partials here, a good time to practice. So if we get the first, 8 here, I might have you do some where it's just contract until you feel that it stops. Maybe just 1 or 2 more like that. Just staying in that range of motion. Good, same thing. Find that body position, do your best to keep pretty still. Good, and the whole time, feel like pushing those elbows together, contracting hard in there. Even when you're coming up, that'll get a better stretch, keeping those elbows together. Good, nice and smooth, stretch. Hard down, squeeze, good. Yep. Stretch. Keep it right here. Don't worry how low it goes. Just squeeze. 2 more. Stretch. Keep those elbows in. Squeeze. 1 more. Squeeze. Stand up. Keep the hands on. Push those elbows together. Keep them together. Don't let them relax. Keeping those elbows together keeps the lat stretched. Right into it. Same pace, same control, not speeding up. Keep it right where you want it. Lock that body in stone. Hard squeeze. There we go. Good. Keep it steady, same pace. Stretch. Come on. Contract. Good. Just a couple more. Keep those elbows in. Lock that body in stone. Come on, guys. Keep it where you want it. 2 more. Don't worry how low they go. Stretch. Hard down, come on. Good, 1 more. Elbows in, come on, stretch. Hard squeeze. Good. Elbows in, don't let them relax. Stick with it. Take some big breaths.
I can feel the lat sticking out.
Oh yeah. Together, don't relax. Keep them tight. All right, last time. Same thing. Good, it's real smooth pace. Right where you want it. That blood's trapping there. Make it work now. Come on. Squeeze. Keep the body back. There we go. Keep on it. Lean forward. Go stretch around your body. There we go. Hard squeeze. Keep it right there. I don't care how low they go now. We got 5 more. Just keep it right there. Nice smooth pace. Good. 4. Come on. Right there. Come on. Squeeze. 3. Come on. Squeeze. 2 more. Stretch. 1 more. Step up. Hard squeeze.
That's it. Damn. Woo. That's a lot of meat.
And so we're gonna keep this, if anything, just try and have it a little bit more lat focused, but we're gonna have the whole back working here. So I mean, we're gonna let you protract as far as you can protract, so it's gonna be a lot of upper back as well too, and retract as far as you can. The only thing I want you to feel like is not letting any elevation happen. So the whole time feel like you're keeping those lats tight and they're pulling down. So like the same way with that one we start with, obviously with the cables, you want that intent of driving your upper arm and elbows down the whole time. So you can stretch all the way forward, you're gonna stretch all the way forward, but as you pull, never any of this. It's just all that upper arm pulls down towards the hip, and the upper arm stays tight to the body as you go through the whole time. Yeah. Stretch. And just keep these smooth. Warm-up sets. Really get a nice feel for it. Keep it where you want it. Stretch forward. Pull that down. Squeeze. Perfect. And all this can work. So let that protract. This can pull together. This pulls together. Good. Work that whole backward. Visualize that back. And just find a contact point there and keep it. So I don't want you pulling on and off the pad too much. There you go. Stretch forward. Squeeze. Good. Stretch forward. Squeeze. Smooth, smooth, smooth. 2 more. Hard squeeze. Good. Stretch everything open. Hard pull down. 1 more.
Yeah. Oh snap.
Nice.
Great machine.
Yeah. This one's not easy to find.
Yeah.
You can't have this one.
It's solid. Damn, the contraction feels nice and the whole machine like kind of move.
Yep. Yeah,
so
it's brilliant.
solid.
It's like, especially for training lats, it's great because the handles, well, as you're going this way, you know, they converge, and obviously this way is diverge. But so converging as you come here, it'll stretch that. Like if you just had a normal row machine here, this will actually get a little bit more of a stretch on the lat. And then it also makes it easier to hit this spot up here, right? So it's the same thing, obviously, especially the wider you are, like you've got this narrow handle trying to get in here. You're not going to get any type of contraction like you could with this, where they come apart and they let you get all the way back and around there. And this is also brilliant too, because this is way heavier in this position, and it's lighter as it gets in this position.
that's
And so it matches what you're able to do. So one, I mean, you want to overload the crap out of here, because again, that range is really where you're going to grow a lot. But the other part of the machine is the same heaviness the whole time, or even worse, gets heavier as you come to the top. You'll never be able to get back in that contracted position with a load that's challenging enough here, right? So that's why it's such a good piece.
I know people.
I don't want to know those people. Good. Stretch this open. Same thing, body's nice and still. So spine doesn't move, legs don't move. Everything moves around it. Stretch forward. Hard squeeze, good. Let this open, let it open, let it open, let it open. There we go. Stretch down, hard squeeze, let it all work. Good. Great, come on. Good, come on, 2 more. 1 more. Really good, man.
Woo!
Yep, that's good. Great.
Fucking love that
Good
machine.
set, man. So probably literally like maybe 5 or so reps. Again, really want you to lock that form and visualize all that stuff moving. Everything's getting better every time. Keep on that pad. There we go. Stretch. Good. Stretch it open. Squeeze. Those are great reps, man. Stretch. Just go 1 more. Perfect rep. Last practice. Stretch. Good.
Oh,
Keep
snap.
those reps the same, man. Smooth, you got it. Good, perfect. Every rep like that now. Come on. Good. Good. Perfect reps. Lock and stone, man. Everything moves around your body. Stay still. Come on. Good. Good. Here we go now. Stretch. Squeeze, good. Keep them the same. Stay on that pad. Don't pull off. I'll get you there. Hard squeeze. Good. Again. Come on. We got 2 now. Hard squeeze. Yeah, 1 more. Slow, slow, slow. Stay on that pad. I'll get you there. Hard squeeze. Yep. Nice set. Same thing. Pretty reps, man. Pretty reps. Come on. Yeah, come on. Every rep better than the last. Let's go. Good. Stretch. Smooth finish. There we go. Every rep like that. That's the one. Come on. Nothing changes. Good. Again. Good. Come on. We got 2. Smooth. Yeah. 1 more. Come on. Come forward. Yep. Let's go. Come on. Keep them smooth. Same thing. Good. Stay on that pad, man. Just a couple here. 1 or 2 more. Smooth, hard squeeze. There we go. 1 more. Stay on that pad. I got you. Hard squeeze. Oh, last one. Let's go. Keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. Just a couple here. Quality reps. Squeeze. Good. Stretch. Stay on that pad. Keep it where you want it. Come on, man. Let's go. Good. Squeeze. You got 3 now. Best one. Stretch. All right, squeeze. 2. Come on. Good. 1 more. Come on. Yeah. Sweet. Good set, man.
Shit. Woo, you killed me, bro.
We got one more thing.
Killed the boogeyman.
You're not dead yet.
Boogeyman down.
What we're gonna do on this is I'm gonna have you practice what we're gonna do both on 2-3 warm-up sets, because basically you're gonna do a kind of an extended set with 2 different exercises. So for the warm-ups, what you're gonna do is I'll have you do just normal bent over rows, so get in your comfy position. And we'll do maybe 5, 6 reps or whatever. Then once you're fatigued, I'm gonna have you stand up, or just obviously in the warm-up, it's not fatigue. And you're gonna go straight from there into RDLs. So from there, once you do your rows, not changing hand position still, just going from standing up to hips back. You can have a soft bend in the knees, it's fine, and then hips forward. And the only thing you're doing on this any different is as you're pulling, you're actively kind of pulling with your back this way, right? So contracting from your lats, upper back stuff, pulling your arm this way. So I don't want you like tricepping into the handle. I want you like this into the handle the whole time you're doing RDL. So again, for the warm-up sets, we'll do 5 or 6, just keeping that body nice and still. And realize this is a little bit more upper back focus. And then again, after that, stand up. I'll have you practice just 5 or 6 RDLs. Back, go pause at the bottom, and then hips forward.
Got you. Yeah. You contract the back as you go up, or you
Just keep it tight. Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, the nice part about this, more than a barbell RDL, is the bar can't pull backwards. So as you come up into the top, you can actually pull into that a little bit more with your back. Oh, switch the hand.
Oh.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel funny. I feel crooked.
I'm just that awkward, bro.
Good. Keep those nice and smooth. On these ones, keep your body as still as you can, so spine doesn't move. Same thing. Everything wraps around it. Squeeze. Good. 3 more. And let's really think about those shoulder blades. Stretching forward, squeezing back. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Stand up all the way tall first. Good. And then from there, just RDL. So hips back, push the hips back, back, back. Just wherever it stops. Good. And forward. Hips back. Hips forward. Good. Push the hips back. There we go. I want you to trying to get your butt to the back wall, more so than up and down. Back and forward. Good. Slow it down. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. Hips back. Hips back. Good. Take a break.
Woo. I felt that everywhere.
Yeah, that's the goal at this point.
Would it be the same contraction if you use a closer grip? You know, those normal.
It'd be all right for the RDL part, okay, but not as good for the back part. I mean, because obviously, same, especially for upper back, you want to drive your elbows as far back as you can. So if you're like, just not possible. Still a warm up here. Stretch that back. Good, let those shoulder blades move. That's what you're thinking about on the row. Shoulder blades stretch forward, they squeeze together. 2 more, stretch. 1 more. Good. Stand all the way up. Keep the chest a little taller. And again, think more about your hips. Pushing back. Don't think about bending forward. Push the hips back. Stop right there. Good. Don't want your back rounded. Chest tall, hips back. Good. 3 more like that. Push back, push back. Good. 2 more. A little slower negative. Slow, 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 slow. Little pause. Good. 1 more.
It's actually nasty.
All right, so just a straight set here. This one's a working set. Stretch. Lock that body in still. Keep them pretty. No swinging here. Just get whatever we can get clean. Come on. Stretch. Squeeze. Stretch. Come on, 2 more. Don't worry about height. Just focus on those shoulder blades. 1 more. Good. Stand up all the way. Come on.
Fuck.
Take your time now. Slow negatives here. These go slow. There's no speed here. I'd rather just a couple slow ones than a bunch of fast ones. There we go. Good. That's money. Come on. There we go. Come on. Keep going now. Come on. Nice smooth pace. Keep that tempo. Make it hard. Come on. Good. Come on. Another one. Stay tight. Hips back. Good. 1 more. Come on now. Good.
Fuck, you killed me with that. Ooh. Holy s.
Probably about 30-second rest. I'm gonna take 2 plates off, and you're gonna repeat. Same thing again.
Yes, sir.
You film this one, Perry? I don't care. Obviously, you move around a little bit, whatever. He's gonna do a drop. So we're gonna do the same thing first. Good. That body in stone. Pretty reps first. Come on. Squeeze. Good. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. Good. Stand it up. Stand it up. Stand it up.
Oh, shit. Stand it up.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
I'm fucking up already.
Take your time now. RDLs. Come on. Perfect. Same pace. Come on. Keep it right where you want. Hips back, hips back, hips back. Slow. Come on. Everything stays tight. Control. Good. Come on. Take your time, man. Make them pretty. Chest up. Hips back. 1 more. Last one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take your time. Best rep now. Come on. It's in your head. Yep. I got it.
Woo.
All right, 1 more time. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is it, man. Finish strong.
They said everybody's watching. Is Nick watching too?
All right, man. Start them clean. Same pace, same control. Hard squeeze, stretch. All here. Come on, open and close. Stretch those shoulders forward. Hard squeeze back. Come on. Hard squeeze. 1 more, 1 more. Keep them pretty. Don't speed up. Now stand up. Yep. Take your time. Best ones now. Everything's tight. Top to bottom. Everything's tight. Let's go. Hips back. Slow, slow. Don't make it easy. Make it hard, man. Come on. Hips back. Slow. Good. Come on. Couple more. Let's go. Slow, slow, slow. Good. Come on, man. This is where it counts. Dig in. Let's go. Keep everything tight. Make everything work. Come on. 2 more. Let's go. Come on. Best reps. Slow, negative. Pause. Hard squeeze. Good. Come on. 1 more. Good, man.
Oh my God, dude. Shit.
All right, guys, so that's a wrap. Hamstrings and back. Really good session, in my opinion. Really fun session. My goal when working with anybody, and it's nice, obviously, when I get repeat time with somebody again, we start to try and figure stuff out a little bit. For me, and my skill set is I'm always trying to find a good balance of obviously working with somebody at Blessing's level. We always want to have a good workout, but I got to leave him with stuff that's going to benefit him long term. So we're focusing on improving form, improving execution. We're talking a little bit about how to structure his workouts. But then we're getting work done as well too. And also that's part of what I want him to take away. We have conversations about how the sets finish, how to work through sets if he's by himself or he's with me. So it's a balance of, yeah, we want to learn and do some form, but we can't just do all that squeezy, pretty neat stuff because that's not what changes your physique. And at the same time, I can't just completely beat the shit out of him because that's fun as well too. I need to have that nice balance. So that's basically the way that I like to do it is we utilize the warm-up sets a lot to really kind of focus on form, slow things down, give him a lot of stuff to think about, positions, all that. And then basically everything we did 2 to 3 working sets. So just a pretty easy way was focus on those straight sets first because I think those are one of the biggest things that'll change your physique is that he's got to do some of the same exercises over and over. Straight sets, focus on getting stronger there, keeping that good form or improving the form. And then we just added in a couple little intensifiers here and there. So really easy way to do it for the hams. I think we did 3 working sets on the seated first, so 2 straight sets on the third one. We do some intensifiers with a drop, iso stretch. Same thing, we went to the lying leg curl. I think we did 3 straight sets on the third one. I had him do a little drop just with partials in the length and range. Pull down, same thing. 2 straight sets, first single arm, then 1 working set, double arm with a little stretch, a drop set on there. Row, same thing. I think we went to 1 straight set there. Second straight set, we went into a drop off of that. And this horrible little finisher that we did as well here too. It's one of my favorite little combos. I like to torture myself with that as well too. It worked out beautiful for today because it basically just demolished everything that we worked on all day. So the bent over row in the first place, obviously upper back is the prime mover. Hips, erectors have to do an isometric just to hold them in place. As they start to fatigue, then we go and we finish with an RDL again. glutes, hams, adductors are going to be prime movers on that. His erectors are fried, his upper back is fried. So for anyone that's ever done that, he can attest to basically the entire back of your body just feels like it's going to kind of rip off and explode. And same thing, we did a little drop set on that as well too. So hopefully, you know, good session, got a good one in, and then obviously some stuff, most importantly for him to take and, you know, continue to work on, obviously, as he gets 20 weeks out now from the Olympia.
20 weeks out from the Olympia, you know, and of course, you know, I'm gonna keep this up, and I would like to come to check in with you again in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
Sure, yeah.
You know, just to refresh my brain on of course, the form is everything right
For
now.
you.
Controlling the weight for me, you know, especially on my weaker body part, which is hamstrings, triceps, and, you know, quads. So, you know, so I'll be back in the next 3 weeks and see what progress I've made. And this is my second week back into training, so I'm feeling pretty fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm just super excited, ready to work, and ready to shake it up at the Olympics. So especially having this man right here.
Yeah.
You know, not like just power. This guy right here, he's got so many horsepower.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, great to
Thank
have
you
you.
so much, bro. I appreciate
And for any of you
you.
guys that don't know, everybody should know Blessing, but follow Blessing stuff. He's an entertaining, funny guy, but he's a bodybuilder's bodybuilder. Awesome guy, man. Always like having him in town. I mean, I'd say that too, because again, if you don't know Blessing, you see someone say, oh, he's funny, he does the jokes and all that shit. Like, no, he's like not only obviously a legit bodybuilder, but when I first got to meet Blessing and spend some time with him, like his passion for bodybuilding is it's next level. And so that's a good thing if you guys want to follow along for that reason as well too. It's not, I want to say it's rare in the industry, but it's a little rare for people to really, really be like legit, just love bodybuilding, passionate about it. And that's a good combo, obviously, when you are into it, passionate about it, it's your profession. It's gonna take them far. So always appreciate you having it in town, man.
Thank
Always
you,
fun.
man. I appreciate it
Yeah.
too, man.